Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World. Back on Elmcreek. Back on grass. We got a lot of grass to do today, I'm going to warn you right now, but we get to play with our new toys. And I can't drive. I can't drive today. There's no help for it. I'll do what I can, when I can, how I can, whatever I can. We have got, man, Cameron Miller and Eric, you guys have had a nice little chat there, I see. Good for you. Who else do we have today? We got Jonathan, absolutely. Bradley Powell is back in the chat. Dude, it was fun having you with us on Sunday. Mr. Corbin. Yes, we do need to have a chat pretty soon. Sparky. Skip Shifter. How you doing, man? What's the good word, everybody? How's your week going? It's hump day. And yeah, I have a bad patch of grass right here. I wonder how that happened, caveman. FX Newton, welcome to Horror's World. Good to have you with us. It's not a name I recognize from the past, so thanks for joining us today. Very much appreciated. Anybody had anything fun and exciting? Anything fun and exciting happen this week? David Smith, how are you doing, man? I need to check something here real quick. Gotta check this real quick. Hopefully I won't get too much off track while I'm doing it. Yes. David, just today, I opened Messenger and saw a message from your wife. Tell her I apologize for not responding to her. I don't check Messenger often, and it does not send me alerts because, frankly, I almost never get anything on Messenger, and I keep alerts turned off. So, nothing personal to her, man. Nothing at all. Daniel Radcliffe is playing Weird Al Yankovic. I'm not sure I see Harry Potter as Weird Al, but he is a decent actor beyond Harry Potter, so... Whoa, lag spike. And yes, we are here with Caveman and Sharko, and I have rudely bypassed them and not said, guys, say hi.
Hello. Hello.
We've got Staff Sergeant with us. FX Newton finally gets to catch a live stream. Yeah, and good to have you with us too, man. Really good. Yep, that's all it was. And I've got something to tell Kevin too if he ever gets here. And you don't have to mow just the edge of this field, Sharko. You can mow out into that other area too.
What? Oh. You mean the one that hasn't grown yet?
Oh, the little area hasn't grown yet? Okay. I play. How you doing? I guess it hasn't. Yeah, this is being weird. I don't know why it hadn't grown yet, but... Now, Caveman's over here with my new bale trailer. And you can see I'm doing square bales of grass now instead of the round bales. I've got a plan. Harv always has a plan.
An interesting one at that.
Benjamin says, hey, Caveman and Sharko, hope you're doing well.
I'm doing great.
Good. What about you?
Apparently he's very excited about the Weird Al Yankovic biopic. Starring Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can see Harry Potter playing Weird Al.
You're taking the bales right off my baler, man. Direct from Mod Hub, we do have an auto-load bale trailer now. Guys, we've been doing so many bales on this map. We had to start auto-loading something. The manual loaders are great, and I really like them. I really do, but anything that was going to end up saving us time was going to be necessary, and they're cheap. Very, very cheap. Cole Rolfs. I write back. I, Cole. Sparky's been to see Weird Al. Took his kids in 2013. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
You know, Cher would actually be an okay Weird Al. you thought Messenger died with AIM? What was that? AOL's Instant Messenger? Wasn't that AIM? Man, look at all those bales we've got already. How many you got on there already, Caveman?
18.
Nice. Only half, a little over half full.
56%. And I apologize, but I am unable to get the stream to load, so I can't see chat.
No worries. Oh, and that reminds me, guys. Let me I'm I'm gonna catch up real quick, and then I've got to make an announcement. Hello, Jessica Saunders. She's watching you stream. She says, "Caveman, I'm watching you stream."
Hi.
No, she's watching the Harv's World stream. Caveman doesn't have the internet for streaming. Harley Quinn. How are you doing, Harley? Harley gives Harv no breaks whatsoever, by the way. Her and her baseball bat. I had some serious technical difficulties. And it's just too frustrating to even talk about, but I wasn't able to get out an episode of Hope Baylor on this week, and Harley says there's no excuse. Get over it. Get me an episode. There's no excuse. Okay, special announcement time. There's a guy who's been following me for a long time. He pops in from time to time under the name Farming Sins. You guys have seen him. He, I mean, you guys are around a lot, but he's been in from time to time. He is also a streamer, does some FS stuff. Anyway, and I did not put the link in the video description. Sharko, are you going to be able to get that into the chat?
Give me a second.
Anyway, he reached out to me the other day and asked if I couldn't put out some information because his wife has been diagnosed with cervical cancer. I think it was cervical cancer. It was some kind of evil. I mean, cancer just is flat evil. Anyway, obviously, she's too sick to work right now. He's had to cut back on hours to take care of her and her kids. And they have started a GoFundMe to help with her cancer treatments. And I told him that I would make sure to let people know on stream and that we would definitely link the GoFundMe for him. So that's what I'm doing. Obviously, we all wish his wife the best and hope for a rock-solid and speedy recovery. Mr. Swede, how are you doing? Sober's in the house also. Look at all those smiling faces coming to join us today. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. So, you know, I hope things go as well as can be expected. It's hard to tell, you know, but they're struggling right now. I mean, a lot of people have been struggling through the other C word that we can't say anymore, apparently. But they could use some help. So, you know, if you want to pass that GoFundMe link around, if you want to help them out, that's where you can do it. Yeah, I'd say that's putting it pretty mildly, Sparky. Anyway, I'll probably drop that a couple more times before the end of the stream today. just to do my part to help them out a little bit. Um, let's see. Kevin, I saw you come in, Kevin. I listened to your song. And your band sounds a little bit like a cross between Metallica and Megadeth. It's pretty darn good, man. I haven't listened to the whole CD yet, but you told me it was track 2, right? Track 2, Never Get Out Alive. Yeah, I was rocking out, man. Just my kind of music. Oh, we've almost got a full trailer. Then we get to go play with the Bale wrapper.
Got 31 bales on here.
No, you just need one more. Don't tell me I killed the chat. The last thing I see is Skip Shifter with a sad face.
I see that too.
I can't even see chat, so.
Somebody say something. Did you want to say hi to your sister, Caveman, since she's watching?
Hi.
Gary Robertson, who got his computer back today. How's that working out for you, Gary?
Who put these light or like telephone poles here?
All right, you can just stop right there, Caveman, and we'll swap tractors. Now, this is either going to go very, very well or very, very poorly. Did you shut off the loading mechanism?
No, I did not.
Jonathan, the band name is Zilch. The album is Shot Glass Therapy, which I love that. I love that name.
Wow.
Shot Glass Therapy. That's awesome. I've had a few days where I needed shot glass therapy. Jordan, the Canadian kid, how are you doing? Okay, Bradley.
Can I start on this field, Harv?
What's that, Sharko?
Want to start on your other grass field?
Oh, please. Let's double check. Now we're in transporting position. Unload bales. Oh. Gotta have the bale trailer selected, Harv, or they won't move. Drop them. Reset. Okay. Now we're going to drop this trailer. And take a look at this handy dandy Anderson bale wrapping mechanism. So I've already got it unfolded, but you have to get in it and start it up. And you can actually drive this thing around. I don't want to drive it around. I've got it placed where I want it. Oh. Leave it started, Harv. It does iPlay. It will do round or square bales. So now I've got to pretend like I know what I'm doing with these pallet forks. And that's a dangerous proposition.
It is.
And I don't want more than one bale at a time. Almost had it that time. Now that'll do.
We need to wait.
I might need
Yeah,
a
the
weight.
weight's over there.
Oh, you brought the weight
is
over.
there.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll grab the weight after I put this first bale in.
It helps quite a bit.
There it goes. So you load the bale in and it starts pushing it forward and wrapping it. And these ultimately become nothing more than a big long sausage of bales. A square sausage, mind you.
Well, if you want a round sausage, you can use round bales.
You could use. Yeah, that's true. Because this will run both round and square bales.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot drive today. Nope, can't drive to save my life. I think it's because I keep swapping tractors. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's okay, Harv. You can still drive better than Sharko can most days.
Wow. I mean, he's not wrong, but wow.
He's not wrong.
Hey, he doesn't sink tractors in a lake for no reason.
That's true. I every time I've sunk a tractor in a lake, it's been for a reason.
So was mine.
Staff Sergeant, I did see you come in earlier, and I apologize. I did not say hello. So hello, Staff Sergeant. Good to have you back with us. Can I slide out of this bale? There we go. Now, the nice thing is you don't have to get in a hurry because this thing is not quick. There's a plunger pushing the bale forward, and you have to wait for that plunger to retract before you can put a new bale in. Although it's already retracted before I could even get there. Well, for me, David, the advantage is I can run a square baler that has a silage additive tank on it, which will give me an increased yield. And without mods, which I haven't looked at the bale mods, although we were told on stream that just now that there are balers that will continuously wrap around, which might be a better option. But for now, it's something unique, interesting, and I just felt like I wanted to do it. Give something different a change. You can't do it the same way all the time. That gets boring.
It theoretically means we can actually also cut grass faster.
Yep.
We can at least bale faster.
That too, yeah.
We can bale faster.
But baling, you have to unload it then, so I don't know if it's quite as fast, but
Let's say what now?
I'm saying like because you have to unload those now and put those into that thing where you don't have to do that with the other baler.
That's true.
So it's not like it's faster as in time wise, but it's faster for us on a stream to do that.
Oh, it's faster. It's just plain faster. Why? Because I spent a lot of money to make it faster. Hey,
Well, yeah, no.
Tom Ford. Good to see you, man.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
I never said this was going to be pretty. I just said I could get it done.
They say work harder, not smarter.
That's right. Wait, that's backwards. Yes, Gary, it will only accept one bale at a time. I wish I could stack two in there. But it will just kick the... If you put an extra one on top, it will just kick it off.
It won't be happy.
Well, it's because of the plunger. So as the plunger moves forward, that second bale drops behind the plunger, and then the plunger comes back, and it kicks your extra bale off. Now I feel like I'm almost getting the hang of this. But it's actually pretty quick. And of course, depending on how you choose to play, it is your game. Play it your way. There are ways to make loading the bales into this thing much quicker and simpler. But we're not getting paid for quick and simple right now. We're just getting paid to drop bales on the ground. And there's Farming Sins right there. Farming Sins, I hope you caught it. I did make your announcement today, and we did drop that link in the chat. I will make sure to do that a couple more times before the end of the stream, bud. And as I told you before, you know, and because Harv's World has such great people that everybody wishes the best for you, man.
Aben, want me to go to your farm now?
If you're done, then yes.
Yeah. I don't think Harv has another grass field.
No, just the two. Caveman's is really small. I mean, if you want to work for a while, you might head to yours. Unless you just want to get his out of the way.
I was just gonna get his out of the way.
Now, why don't you just get his out of the way?
I'll be able to whip them out fast. That's what I was asking him if he wanted them done or not.
And I guess I'm going to have to go collect the last of the bales, huh?
Yeah, you can do that.
That's right, Sparky. That's where most of our money has come from. Mo money.
Where all my money's come from.
Do not underestimate the power of the grass. The power of the silage.
Oh yeah, especially silage.
Oops. His grandson hit the hydraulics on the bale forks, or the pallet forks, and drove them into the ground. Ouch. Talk about a fast stop.
Ooh, that would be a
Yeah.
fast stop.
That would be painful. So, you could kind of see the sausage roll of bale. Maybe if I can get my camera to work with me. Nope. Oh, that's why. It helps if you hit the right button, Harv. It just keeps baling them. It'll keep going too. I mean, we could make a mile. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to see like what's the longest bale snake we could make.
Oh gosh.
Then we would start with small bales. We just use small bales so we get the most number of bales instead of the most liters per bale.
Oh gosh.
Use the little tiny
wrap small bales.
Gary. I think it'll wrap any. I might.
No, I won't wrap the little handheld ones.
I managed to get the the tractor stuck on the bale wrapper. That's good, Harv. Okay.
Yeah. Don't think it will wrap the small handheld ones, but it will wrap the small square bales. I think the big ones.
I will come back and finish those off later. Drop this weight, but not right there. I'm going to drop it over here. Do some bale collecting. I cannot control anything today. I'm out of control.
Secretly Sharko behind the steering wheel.
Well, the problem is that my camera control and my fork control is on the same spot.
And that would probably do it.
There's just a button you push to toggle between the two.
and you keep forgetting to hit the button or hitting the button accidentally, right?
Yep. Did you unload the bales from that baler? Oh no, you're not done yet.
I'm not done yet.
Sorry, I thought you were coming over to drop off the baler.
No, not yet.
Now that's the kind of bale loading I like.
Set it and forget it.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to show how that works yet, Eric. But yes, this same bale trailer will haul that snake of bales just the way it does these grass bales that I'm driving through right now.
I don't think that baler or the wrapper takes fuel, does it?
Nope.
No, so you can just leave it running.
Yep.
Did we want to bump time up?
Oh God, yes. Oh, I'm not logged in as admin, are you?
Yes.
Yeah, bump time up to 5 times. There you go. Yes, David, that's what I'm talking about. I control my camera with the stick, but my loading equipment is also run with the stick. And I push the button on my stick to switch between camera and loading equipment. So I'm either doing one or the other or hitting the button and going to the wrong one, and it just is me failing miserably. You can drop the last of those bales anywhere you want, caveman.
Well, I'm at 98% of a bale here.
Did you clean up that end down there that Sharko did at the beginning?
I cleaned it up what it would let me pick up.
No, I felt the end of the field's a mess.
It does not take damage if it's left running. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. I'd have to test that, to be honest.
I don't know if it being even damaged makes a difference.
That's a good point.
Anything
Bale wrapping.
that takes the damage takes it regardless of whether it's running or not.
Yeah.
And it is confirmed to be a bug now of how bad it does it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to unload those. I'm just going to leave them there.
Hey man, your greenhouse has just jump scared me.
And then
They jump scared you.
Just to show you how this ultimately works, when I was ready to stop this and move on and start a new one, all I got to do is hit R, and it will unload the final bale that I put in, and then it'll start a brand new chain. I don't know.
Yeah, because I have.
It's just something different. I wanted to try something new for a change. Fold it up, shut it down, come back and do more bales later.
Okay, but I have a weird bug where sometimes the odd thing will be really loud in my headphones for some reason. And your greenhouses just started spraying when I was driving beside them.
You can see how that would be kind of
Out of nowhere, just hear this mess.
a loud hiss out of nowhere.
Now,
She's like, what?
David, call it a quirk of my personality. I don't like the controls on the wheel, and I almost never use them. There are very few controls that I actually use, and they're only controls when I'm stationary. And the reason I don't like to use them is because I'm constantly turning my wheel. And so I can't build up muscle memory for those particular controls. And while you guys are working on that for now, I'll come over and collect bales in a minute, but I'm going to get some fertilizer on my field.
Okay, well, I left my roller over there.
Oh.
Because I didn't know if you were going to roll fields or not.
Caveman, here's a question for you.
I'm fertilizing my oat field.
Let's say there's a question for you, Caveman.
Okay.
Benjamin wants to know how complicated would it be to adjust the balers to allow it to release a bale at around 95% full, or allow you to enter the percentage to release Caveman.
That involves scripting, and I have very limited knowledge on actually how to script stuff for 22 or 19 for that matter. So for me, I gotta say it would be pretty hard. But if you know your Lewis script, it's probably just as easy as editing something in an XML.
But keep in
But
mind that there was a mod in FS19 that did variable bale sizes. So you could change your baler from 4,000 up to 20,000 liter bales. Now you couldn't set it to a particular number. It was preset increments, but it was available. And I did want to catch up with John Rizzo real quick, or Risso. Making good progress in Farm Sim 19. Good to hear that, man. Good to hear that. As always, if you ever have any questions, let us know. We'll be happy to sort you out. Peter Tutton, good to have you with us, man. Always good to see the familiar faces. We like the new folks too, though. I said off.
Bear not turned off when it was supposed to.
Yeah, the spreader didn't. I've got a weird thing with my buttons. They want to double click sometimes. Yeah, this is the basic Elmcreek map. Comes with Farm Sim 22. I personally think Haute Baileron is the better map, but for whatever reason, this one's the more popular one. But then again, Harv never goes the way of the popular.
Probably why you like the other one better, because it's not hyped as much.
That's probably true to some degree. I can be a bit of a contrarian. Which means if somebody says pink, I'll say blue. If somebody says, this is what's awesome, I'll say, nah, this is really what's awesome. Not deliberately, it just seems like I like things different than what the average, or what is commonly popular, I should say. I don't know.
like it seems like most players of the game like the new new equipment and large equipment. I generally prefer the older equipment and smaller equipment.
Yep. I do too. I like older, smaller. Everybody wants to see those big, massive farming operations, though.
I like the old small equipment. Off the Grid was my favorite series.
Was? It's still going, man.
I meant the first series. Like when I first started playing, I was non-stop watching the Off the Grid series, and I had my own world and everything.
Ah, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's right. Cornish Sean, how are you doing? Oh, that's a good point, Sean. Yes. Oxygen David's first FS22 map dropped today. Calmsden Farm. It's the second map available on ModHub now. Harv going against the flow, and I'm such a follower. Actually, I really used to be. I think I just got sick of myself. And, dude, go think for yourself. Well, you know the rule of thumb. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. You can't lead if you're always following. Be looking forward to seeing a lot more of the small, older equipment come out.
So isn't that how though you win in NASCAR? Is you want to be following the car in front of you, so the last minute you can pull out and pass them.
That's called drafting.
So that's
Yeah.
just basic drafting.
Yeah, but you're following them. I guess you still have to go out and pass them, though. You can't just stay behind them and win.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. You know, getting in close behind them reduces your drag and increases theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate little strips like this, but there's no help for it.
And before they changed the rules on that, you could literally get behind your teammate and push them across the finish line.
Why would you do that, though? I don't know, but...
Well, sometimes whoever owns the team will tell you that this is the driver they want to win,
Right.
and if you're being paid by that team, you're gonna do what they say.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
didn't you ever watch Talladega Nights
No, I don't watch much NASCAR.
or Days of Thunder?
Nope.
Well, first of all, Talladega Nights was hilarious and ridiculous. Dear Lord, baby Jesus. Anyway, and
Never watched the Cars movie.
Yes, I have seen Cars.
Okay, well, and Days of Thunder was basically Top Gun on NASCAR.
Uh,
That's true, Jonathan. Saves fuel. Back in the 70s and
true.
80s, people would actually draft semi trucks. Just for
Yep.
that reason, they'd get in behind a semi and let
Yeah,
the
the fuel
semi pull them
prices.
down the road. Yep. Because behind your car, whether you know it or not, there is a vacuum that's being created from the air that's blowing over your car. I'm not going to get all geekified on the physics of all this, but there's a vacuum, and if you can slip your car into that vacuum behind a big truck, you can catch a free ride and listen to some Peter Frampton at the same time.
Yeah, it's like when you move your hand in water really fast. There's an air bubble behind your hand.
Right. Harv paves his own road. I like that. I like the sound of that. Sins. Harv paves his own road. Harv plows his own field. Like, that could be taken a
Harv
lot
makes
of
his own
bad ways.
Harv makes his own roads. Look at off the grid. He made every single road to his property.
That's true. Stephen Murray, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. And that's right, Ben. Shake and bake. Shake and bake.
Ooh. Hi, Steven.
I feel like I'm missing stuff here, so I need to get back with chat. Any auto trailers for pallets out yet, Caveman? A question from Mr. Tutton.
There are a few out there, but most of the ones I've seen are fairly broken at the moment. As of right now, they're only on PC because it does involve a script. However, I heard that somebody is working on one for all platforms. Don't know exactly when that'll be done yet, but I did hear about that. And as far as the ones that go for PC, because so many of them are broken, I have been working on one. It's a little bit of a slow go at the moment. Because like I said, I don't know a whole lot about Lewis scripting and all that.
But he's learning quickly.
I'm learning somewhat. But yeah, as soon as I get that finished up, it will be on Mod Network or my itch.io. page.
Yeah, okay, we're just talking about stuff. I don't recommend drafting semis. It's not something, having been a truck driver, that I would ever tell anybody to do. And B, would be very annoyed with somebody if they were doing it to me. Because they are sucking my fuel away. And yeah,
Yeah.
you can catch a lot of rocks. It'll take some damage to your car. So it's not the safest thing to do, as Jonathan said. I love doing Pirates Bay too, since that was such a great series. I mean, I'm not saying it was great per se, but it was a lot of fun for me to do. Pirates are one of my maybe quirky little hobbies. I love pirates, have for a long time. Ever since a friend of mine in high school called me Captain Harvey. Like Spike. Yeah. I don't want to march to my own drum with Kevin's around, because he's going to beat the crap out of me with his sticks. If you guys get a chance, you should look up his... he played on a song with the band Zilch. It's track number 2 on the album Shot Glass Therapy. It's pretty darn good, too. If you like a cross between Metallica and Megadeth, that was the vibe I was getting. I hope you feel like I'm being accurate on that, Kev. I think Arg was a Pirates Bay quote. That's right, Lifehawk. How are you doing, man? Well, that's the fertilizing done for today.
Oh, that's something done. Cargo does not know how to keep a straight line even with GPS.
There's a couple bales sitting out in this field that didn't get collected. 3, actually. I'll have to run back over with the bale trailer real quick and grab them. Farming Sense, you actually reminded me of something that happened to me today. I haven't had a chance to respond to this person yet, but I got a really cool email today from somebody who, and I can't remember which, who either is or lives in Cuba. They were talking about how dominant Cuba was when it came to sugarcane and the like back in the day, before Castro and the communists took over the country. But he was asking if I would consider adding Cuba to the world tour at some point, and he could help me out with information about the country. And that would be fantastic. Cuba would be a great country to add to the world tour. The problem right now is we don't have enough we don't have enough maps to fill in the gaps. And Cuba, Cuba is very much a place that was involved in all of the piracy and everything going on in the Caribbean at that time. So maybe there will be an extension to Pirates Bay at some point. Maybe. It's been well over a year, so I can go back to my farm there now. They only banned me from the place for a year.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
It's been quite a bit more than a year, I think.
Oh, it's been several years. I was in Ravensburg for at least 3 years.
Yeah.
And then I went to the Baltic Sea. And now I've landed in France. And I've been in France for almost a year. Based on game time. Mm-hmm. Oh crap. I forgot to turn off the auto load and just picked up bales that were already unloaded. Oh well, life goes on.
As long as you didn't topple them all over the place, it's probably okay then.
Do I need to bring anything to your farms?
Nope. I just need the baler.
Well, if you hadn't have made such a mess of my fields, I'd be done baling by now.
I don't think the fields were that bad when I did them.
Are you bale collecting?
I'm driving the tractor back to your farm.
For...
It's your tractor.
Oh. Duh. But you've got to mow your farm.
I've already mowed my farm.
Oh.
And Caveman's.
Okay, what's left to do? Anything?
Um,
I
Bale,
got to
that's it.
finish baling mine, bale his, and pick up bales.
Okay, so I can bale collect.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to get to. I'm like, what can I help you guys with? We get to go back to old school bale collecting. You got a good amount over here.
So you can use my trailer, Harv.
Caveman doesn't want me to break your trailer on his bales.
That's fair.
There's a bunch to pick up too. Talk to Kevin about that, Jonathan. I'm not sure where you can get a copy of the Zilch CD. Kev says YouTube. Just go to YouTube.
Oh yeah.
A baler like
Rollers.
which one, Eric? The bale wrapper machine that I was using? Or the Corona baler that I was using? Or a baler that wraps also? I'm not. We got too many. We got too much equipment now. I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
We have to roll our grass fields, Harv.
Oh, that's right. We'll roll them together so that we're all working together. Get them done much quicker that way.
Well, I don't have anything to do now, so I'm just gonna be dropping off at the. They can start.
You can come back over to your farm and grab your bale trailer and start collecting bales on your field.
Oh, you're already on my field? Or gonna be hitting
I'm on
your
my
field?
way to your field.
Okay, I can do that then. That makes sense.
Am I wrapping it all?
Leave 4 or 5 bales unwrapped, because I need them for my sheep.
He said sheepishly.
They don't have enough grass for the 1 sheep pen, so.
How many grass fields you got?
Just the 2 now.
Small one and the big one?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm not even gonna bother with that sheep anymore because the sheep pen's now in the way, so.
Eric, all square balers in FS19 and I think even in FS22 are continuous balers.
Yeah, all square balers are.
If you're talking about the bale wrapper making the string of bales or the wrapped sausage wrap, whatever you want to call it, yes, but it was part of a DLC. It was the Anderson DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you want me to bring this bale trailer over and help collect bales, or am I good here?
You're good there, because I have my bale trailer.
John,
Grass in the middle of the road.
John, I happen to have a tutorial video on how to back up that might help you out. Yes, the sausage wrapper was part of the Anderson DLC.
I forgot what was DLC in the base or in 19, just because I had the season pass.
Well,
And it didn't say
Man,
if it was a
I,
DLC or not. It just added it to the game.
I'm still waiting for them to get the Borgo in this game. Wait, did you want this Bale trailer or not?
No.
That would be a not.
I came just do this whole field in grass and then the other field silage.
that's what I was planning on doing.
Caveman brought his roller to my farm already. Yeah, you bet, Eric. Anytime. Bradley's playing Beam NG, whatever that is, while he watches us. Farming Sins, I like Hote Baylor on better. For one, it's a much nicer map for a new farmer. The equipment is about the same, but man, is the farm so much better. It's crazy how much better it is. The fields are 3 times the size of what you get on this map. They're all individual and independent, so you don't have to sell your whole farm to sell your starting fields. You can sell any one of the 3 fields independently. The map is prettier. It's much nicer. I think a lot more time and effort was put into a European map by a European company than they put into an American map. But that's just me.
I can tell you the one thing they put time into on the American map:
What's that?
putting shopping carts in the creek.
That's right.
They probably got 4 hours of nothing but placing shopping carts in the creek.
Oh, so these small fields here you're going to do in grass? Just
Yeah.
grass? If I'd have known that, I could have done those with my square baler. Oh well. Life goes on.
Is there any way to change? I don't
What?
think there is. Okay.
Why is it not picking up the bales or what?
Just being weird about it. There you go.
That's what I was talking about. It's because you unloaded them.
There we go.
You have to hit reset after you unload.
No, I did, but for some reason it still loaded them weird. I must have accidentally moved it or something. Loading them very weird.
Yotes Fork. Black Sails is one of the few series that I actually own every season and episode of. Black Sails is absolutely, positively brilliant. It's amazing. Love some Black Sails. Oh, and this was Sharko's new toy right here. This big new sheep pen. Luckily, sheep aren't too demanding, so he can't kill them off or anything.
Nope.
But he's going to be a sheep farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Which reminded me, and I was going to ask this last stream, and I totally forgot. So, Caveman has kind of his industrial sector picked out. Sharko definitely has one picked out. I don't have one. I don't have any animals yet. I don't have much of anything other than a lot of field. And Kyle, I did see you come in, man, and I meant to shout you out, and I totally forgot. How you doing, Kyle? I am doing well, and I saw you ask. Anyway, so I was going to ask you guys, is there anything in particular that you would like Harv to pursue? And I'm going to discount grapes and olives right now. If we ever get that far, that's a big fat maybe, but right now we just had our first real payday. and We've been at this for quite some time. Excellent, Kyle. Good to hear it. Yeah, John, that video should give you a little bit of help if you don't know anything about backing up big equipment, trailers and implements and the like. Hopefully, it will point you in the right direction. I know it did a few people. Well, Kyle, I know that feeling. But you know, ultimately, life's been good, right? Life's been good to me so far. Actually, there is on a third-party site, I'm pretty sure there is a brewery mod now.
There is, and there's also a potato chip factory.
On this playthrough, Lifehawk. Yes, I did see that chip factory posted earlier today. And yeah, I guess when it comes down to it, I mean, if we have to install a mod to pursue something, I'm down with that. I just haven't looked into them very much. Well, I'm going to start rolling without you guys. Yeah, Kyle. I think it was Tom Ford who made a comment on Off the Grid this week where he picked up on one of my little quips that I did during that video that nobody else noticed. Root beer, that would be interesting.
Ooh.
If only we had the sassafras to make it with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really think Harv would do potatoes for chips?
I think Harvard would do a small field for potato chips.
Oh, if we're going to do industry, we're going to do industry. There's none of this. Oh, maybe I'll do some industry. No, I'm talking about like full scale. God knows we did mega industry on PV Uncharted.
Yeah, but I still don't think I still think a small potato field would still last a very long time with potato chips.
I guess
You're probably right.
I guess we'll get an idea once Caveman does his sugarcane, because I'm gonna think that it's about on par with that.
That would make sense, actually. Yeah. No soda.
And I am doing sugarcane or sugar beets on Hope Baylor on
Same thing.
because I have been asked to work on Bruce Salter's farm. Now I've got 2 farms I have to take care of. Okay, that I want to take care of, but still, more money in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days on the world tour, I'm going to have to settle down somewhere. I thought I was settling down in Pirates Bay, and then that woman got me in trouble. Yeah, Sharko doesn't drink, so if he's going to ask you to hold something, it's going to be root beer.
What's this thing I have to beer?
Hold my root beer.
I mean, it's made very similar to beer, just no alcohol in it. It is actually, or properly made root beer is still brewed.
That is correct.
Anything not normal. Normal is a loaded word.
It is.
Very loaded.
And Bradley, you can't. Season starts when they start. I guess you can choose visually winter, but You can't make it only snowy.
Oh, that's right. Bradley was telling us that he had figured out how to plow his snow, and now all he wants it to be snowplow simulator, I think.
I'm not a big fan of the snow in 22.
It doesn't get deep enough.
It
No,
really doesn't. Not to be like to ever need to plow it. Just drive over it. I mean, I got almost 2 feet of snow on Monday. That was fun. Outside 5 hours cleaning all the snow off the roof.
I got to tell you, Eric, that potato washing and sorting business from Global Company and FS19, I would never do that again. OMFG. Wow, that was just brutal. Time consuming, tedious. Because the washing and sorting facilities were so bloody tiny. Oh, that's awesome, I play.
Yeah.
I
That's
play.
cool.
I play. His dad used to brew his own beer, and he would always do root beer for the kids. That's awesome.
that is cool.
Hmm.
Really cool.
Is it deep enough outside? I think you know the answer to that. 2 feet of snow. In like 6 hours. That's nice. Definitely nice. I was up on the roof for 5 hours shoveling all the snow off of it. So that was definitely not fun.
Lisa should be in a nut house. I don't think Lisa should be in a nut house. I think she's just spoiled. I think she's one of those people who wants what she wants when she wants it. And not willing to let anything or anybody get in her way until she gets it.
That sounds about right.
And since I'm the one who created her, I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. Oh, that's fair, Eric. But then you're the guy who was going for like the 10,000 contracts or something. Or enough contracts to get you to 100 million or something. That is dedication, brother.
I mean, when a city has 12,000 snow removal trucks, that's a lot.
That's a fair point, Jonathan. Lisa might drive me to the nut house. All right, Farming Sense. Best of luck to you. And guys, while he's still here, or before he, or as he departs, I do want to remind everybody that, and Sharko, if you could get that link back in. Farming Sen's wife has been diagnosed with cancer, and she has created a GoFundMe page to help out their family while she goes through treatment and hope potentially recovery. With yes, she's definitely going to recover. We're going to keep positive thoughts because cancer is so scary. If you want to pass that link around, share it wherever you like. They can certainly use the help. If you feel generous and want to donate, they would be very, very grateful. It's a difficult time. They've got young kids, so keep all of that in mind. And we've got so many awesome people at Harv's World. I know some help will come from this direction. Eric. Oh, it's only 10 million, not 100 million. Okay. I don't think Sharko is related to the Cotton Queen. I just think he's somebody she knows. Or heard of. Because she did drive her car into the lake. But to be
Yeah,
fair,
she did do that.
she was upset at the time. She has an excuse.
I have an excuse.
I haven't heard a good one yet.
Yep, certainly haven't.
I went to go talk to my friends. The fishes.
What? Oh. Now who's nuts?
Well, people say I'm sleeping with the fishes, so went to go back.
That was Luca Brazzi. Oh, and go ahead.
I was gonna say apparently you can pull a grass bale out of the baler before it's wrapped. So I just have an extra grass bale on my trailer.
That's not good.
No, I'll probably just throw it in my cheap pen.
With the auto load trailers, I think
Sometimes those auto load trailers can be a little bit tricky side.
a little aggressive.
Like I'm gonna take this grass bale yet. It's like not even off the baler yet.
Lack of driving skills is not an excuse. Sharka's going out with Lisa. Sharko, the fishes. Fish are friends, not food. Name's Bruce. Come on, really? Nobody? Nobody gets that?
I get it. It's from Finding
heard it.
Nemo.
Is that where it's from?
Yes.
Okay.
There's this big great white shark that...
Trying to eat them, and the other sharks are saying no.
No. He and a couple of his buddies, different kinds of sharks, have started a club where they're trying to learn not to eat fish, to eat other fish, and their motto is "Fish are friends, not food." And Nemo's father and the crazy one, Dory, get invited to the meeting. But then somebody bumps their head and starts to bleed, and it drives the the great white shark into a feeding frenzy.
I just want to know, what were they eating if they weren't eating fish?
That's a great question.
I don't think sharks can digest seaweed.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim. Thank you, Bradley. That's right. Finding Nemo. That's one thing. You watch a Harvest World stream, you never know what we're going to talk about.
Nope.
That's right. The shark version of Alcoholics Anonymous. Fish Eaters Anonymous.
Shark, if you don't want more grass bales, you need to hang back a little bit.
I didn't realize that.
Or wait till I'm finished.
I mean, like I said, I use grass bales, so it's not like it's the end of the world
I think
having a grass bale.
I think we need to start calling Sharko Bruce.
No, that's fair.
Wrong button.
Hey, that why I drove into the water because I was hungry.
That's a good point, Jonathan. They could eat crab or squid.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
That is true.
People.
they'd be like
Probably
whales.
people. Jaws is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, the first scene of Finding Nemo was always terrifying as a kid.
Oh, of the... What was it that came and raided their house and ate all the fish eggs?
It never actually showed it, but I think it was like a shark or something, or a big fish.
Oh, I love Pixar movies. I love all the... Well, most of the Pixar movies at this point. But yeah, Finding Nemo was very good. All 4 Toy Stories were very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there's 4 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought there were only 3.
Nope, there's a 4th one now. You missed out on seeing Spoonie?
Apparently.
Wasn't
Oh
his
my
name
gosh, Jamie
Spoonie?
doesn't know. Spoonie. No, it's Forky, I thought.
Oh wait, you're right. It's Forky. Man, how did I get that wrong? It is Forky. That's right, Ben. It was a Barracuda.
Barracuda, yeah.
Or Jordan actually got it first. Sure. That's right, Jonathan. That's true. They could eat seals. Sharks could eat seals.
That is true.
But are you full of bales?
Yes, yes I am.
Dang, it's a shame you gotta come back for one.
Oh. Okay, I actually do have a space for one bale. I thought you were done, so I just left.
Are you guys about ready to come over here and roll yet?
Yep.
I gotta go drop my baler off, and I will be over there.
Yeah, here's a spork.
That's right. He was a
Plastic
spork. What were some other great Pixar movies?
Cars.
Cars. That's right. We've already mentioned Cars once today.
What was another Pixar movie?
Don't-
Wall-E.
Oh, Wall-E. That's right.
Oh, Wally. That
I
was a
like
good
Wall-E.
one.
Finding Dory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Another one I didn't know about.
You got to get
there's
out
a
more,
bit-
brother.
There's the Soul. No Enchanto.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Then I won't
Heard of
spoil it. Well, I
Donald-
think his Soul was released only to Disney Plus, I believe. So.
I think you're right. Donald Duck is your favorite Disney character? Well, to be fair, Pixar isn't really Disney.
No, they're not. It's just Disney is the publisher.
Can anybody tell me, besides Lifehawk, because I know a lot of frickin' movie trivia. I'm not going to be shy about saying I know a lot of movie trivia, and Lifehawk puts me to shame. So he doesn't get to answer these questions. Can anybody tell the direct connection to Star Wars that Pixar has?
I actually know the answer, but I can't say.
Pixar has a
Correct.
direct connection to George Lucas and Star Wars. Does anybody know what it is?
I have no idea.
I am pretty sure I know the answer, but I can't say it 'cause then the chat would know it.
Nope, it's not the Christmas special, Benjamin.
Well, no one can seem to get it. Want me to say what I think it is?
Give him a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Nope. Pixar is not owned by Lucasfilms.
No, Pixar's owned by Disney.
Alright, you tell us what you think it is, Sharko.
Isn't it to do that Lucasfilm created Pixar originally? Because of, like, they refused him or something? It's something on that line, isn't it, or no?
So, in order to be able to make Star Wars, George Lucas created a special effects company that is probably the premier special effects company in the world now, known as Industrial Light and Magic.
Ah.
They created all the special effects for Star Wars originally, and then they have gone on to do some of the biggest names, if not most of the biggest name movies there is. Pixar was a branch off of Industrial Light and Magic. Some guys wanted to go and start their own company, one of whom was John Lasseter, who became, aside from the Me Too movement, I think he got in a little bit of trouble there, was one of the leading cartoon storytellers in the world for a time when Pixar was getting started.
Okay.
And yes, Bradley, at this point, Disney has bought everybody. They bought
Yeah, I think Disney owns
Lucasfilm, they bought Pixar.
20th Century Fox.
I'm really surprised somebody hasn't slapped a monopoly lawsuit on them yet.
They only own 50. No, I think they only 48% of the market, so they can't actually claim for monopoly.
Oh, they've got to get over 50%.
I think it's 50. I believe it's over 50% they have to own for it to be considered a monopoly.
What about Star Trek, Eric? Personally, I like the Star Trek reboot best.
I haven't seen any Star Treks.
I like the new one with Zachary Quinto and Chris Pine and Zoe Saldana. Oh, I see, Eric. Yeah, look at any film under special effects, and odds are pretty good. Not every film, but the majority of them will say something about industrial light and magic.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know there's like the always the
Lightfox always got this trivia. Had such high detail that they actually put a Playboy calendar in one of the TIE fighters. That's funny.
let's say
It
one
would
thing I do.
honestly surprise me if Lifehawk didn't know the answer to some of these questions.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, did people know this? Disney originally was also an inventor, not just a designer or whatever you want to call it. I can't remember everything that Disney actually designed, but I know the main one that people don't really remember was the People Mover.
You mean the automated sidewalk thing?
No, that's the People Mover's like basically a monorail, but like using like magnetics and all that. It's actually ahead of its time,
Oh.
and it's extremely reliable. It's the reason why it still works, and it's still at Disneyland. It's just extremely
Hey.
expensive to install, so never actually got off the ground.
Hey, Ye Gamer, what's the good word, man? Enterprise, the series Enterprise killed Gene Roddenberry's baby? Maybe. It had a few redeeming qualities. I'm not going to say I'm the biggest Star Trek fan that ever was, but I am aware of Enterprise. I don't think it's that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. But hey, it's your show. Watch it your way. ILM created The Impossible. It's a documentary on the company. Highly recommended. Oh, yeah, of course.
Fields are rolled, it seems like.
Yeah, now we got to do yours and
Oh,
Shark.
wow, I can't believe Monsters Inc. was
Oh,
one
how
by
did we forget
Pixar.
that? Monsters
Coco.
University. Never saw
Ups.
Coco.
Up.
Oh, Up. Up was really
Um,
good.
There's also Luca now too.
That's right.
Inside Out. Now also Lightyear, which is like the newer one. Ratatouille. Brave.
Oh, Ratatouille is one of my favorites.
Oh,
Bugs
Ratatouille's
Life.
good.
I love Ratatouille.
And Bug's Life's a good one too.
Bugs
Bugs
Life
Life
is. Wait.
Bugs Life I think
Yes,
was the first one.
Bugs Life was second after Toy Story.
Was it Toy Story was first?
Oh, yeah. Toy Story was the first feature length animated movie, 3D animated movie.
Did I say Brave? Yeah. Oh, and The Good Dinosaur. Oh, and The Incredibles.
Oh, gosh, The Incredibles. Man, I keep forgetting all these good ones.
Pixar really hasn't released a bad movie. But they also take forever on their movies. So,
They had to have released at least one bad one.
I mean, there's Cars too.
I don't think any
Still
of them are
wasn't
bad,
terrible.
just lackluster.
Cars 2 took after like the Mission Impossible kind of time frame. So I know the actual artists and all that weren't the happiest about Cars 2, and that's why in Cars 3 they don't talk about Cars 2 really.
Wait, tell the whole story now, because I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, the creators of the designers and all that, like the work who made it Cars 2, weren't really happy with Cars 2. So when they made Cars 3, they didn't really mention Cars 2. Like anything
Okay.
that happened in Cars 2 didn't really happen.
Oh, I
Not
see.
that they're just getting as they didn't make it. They just weren't the happiest with what they came out with.
I understand.
They thought they could have done better, and they're upset that they went with Mission Impossible instead of coming up with their own idea, basically.
Pray for my dad because he has his trucking business and he lost his keys. He thinks somewhere in the middle of Mississippi. He drives trucks all day, a couple times a week. All right. Pray that Bradley's dad finds his truck keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they ever made Oh, Onward. Forgot about Onward too.
Oh, who did
Oh,
Frozen?
that was Disney.
That's right, it was Disney.
Yeah. That's why she's not a Disney princess. That's a story.
Yes, you were trying to explain that. Sharko knows way too much about Disney princesses, by the way.
Mostly because everyone I've ever dated is all really into Disney, so it's good to know how I found out about a lot of it.
He also knows way too much about beavers.
I don't think he knows as much about beavers as he thinks he does.
I know they're Canadian.
Beavers are not Canadian.
No.
The first
Well, you have
recorded
them in
beaver
Canada.
sighting was in Canada. Is that what you're trying to tell me? No.
I actually think they didn't know when they came over from Europe. They didn't know what beavers were. I do know that much.
Yeah, but North America in general was loaded with beavers.
Yeah, no, beavers isn't just a Canadian thing. They are all over the Europe thing.
And no, you
I think they're the
filthy
first
minded
trade.
people, this is not innuendo.
No, I mean like actual beavers.
Yes.
But
I was
I
getting
think
at the information he told us about something
Beaver
that's
tails?
made from beavers.
I know.
yeah, vanilla extract.
Beaver butt vanilla.
Yeah, and beaver tails. Beaver tails are good.
But they don't have anything to do with live beavers.
No, they don't, but they are very good. Other than the shape of them, they're nothing to do with the beaver tail. He's a glitch, a princess, and her Ralph.
There you go. And Bruce.
And Bruce. Oh gosh, I'd love to see someone create a character that looks like that now.
Wreck-It Ralph mixed with Bruce mixed with the Disney princess.
Mixed with that's also like a glitch.
Fill me in on this glitch business. What are you talking about?
In Wreck-It Ralph,
Oh, okay.
she was a glitch. Time to go do my field now.
Family friendly, Lifehawk. Family friendly.
Come on, Lifehawk, you must know. You must have had a beaver tail at some point. It's
oh! I gotta go back.
it's
I gotta
so
go back.
I can't remember what they what is it, but it's something. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck chuck wood. Woodchuck chucks much of it. A woodchuck chuck.
The
What do you gotta
R.
go back for?
I found a collectible.
Oh, I know where there's one at that you haven't caught yet.
Where?
Yeah, I found a few around the map.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
It's
just been
good.
too lazy to go and get them.
Well, we should do that on stream. I
Yeah, but I
want.
forget where they are now.
I wanna show off what we get when we finish collecting off, because there's only one more water trailer I have to collect, and then we get the booby prize, whatever that is.
Okay, you know the pond over here, or the lake over here by Sharko's farm?
Nope. The
I don't
one,
think I have a
the one
lake near
with
my
all the
farm.
one with the boats and stuff in it.
Yeah, oh, it's actually closer to your farm, Harv, than it is Sharko's.
Yeah.
If you go around on that dirt road on the back side of that lake, there is a collectible back there.
Weird.
Yeah, my folks had them. They are
Because
so good. If you go to a place that has them and you don't spend like $100 on them, you're not Canadian.
$100 for a beaver tail.
No, they're like $5, $10, whatever they are. But you go and get so many of them.
beaver
Oh,
tails from a hut on the Rideau Canal in Ottawa when it's a frozen skating rink. All right, I play. Take care. Have a good night.
take care. Good
Take
night.
care.
Oh, I've gotten most of them. I just haven't found the extremely apparently rare ones.
Oh yeah, there's the one at the bowling alley I don't think you have yet.
Yeah, I do.
I think I collected that one.
No, there was one in the bowling alley stuck in the video game machine that I collected. iPlay almost forgot to hit the like button. Hey, thanks for catching that, iPlay. Have a great night. This is where we sing the theme to Rawhide. Rollin', rollin', rollin'.
We are rollers. Grouse rollers.
That was actually a surprise to me, Ben. I found one video game on Hope Baylor and when I collected it, it was worth 50,000. I was like, holy crap! So then I had to.
Or if you can go left, because I'm filling in the space on the right.
I'm gonna go left.
Oh, smart thinking, Harv. Oh, you actually are looking behind you. I didn't see that.
I'm sure Sharko will get it, Ben. Besides, it's not my field. I don't have to be perfect.
Sharko, you might as well go on over to your other field.
Yeah, I don't care much about my grass field. How about planting is something else? Oh, you know what we should. I guess I can still do this, but I need to plant grass in that little extra spot.
Oh, guys, it's been weeks since I felt the need to run around to find collectibles. I was literally finding them just so I wasn't going broke on this map. So I can't remember which ones I have and don't. I know I had the 4 that were all stacked up, and there were 4 under a bridge sitting side by side by side, and I got all 4 of those, and a bunch of others.
Have you got all of them in the cave?
Yes, I got all of them in the cave.
So I think there's like 3 or 4 down there.
That's right. That's true, Gary. I mean, I knew the song from the theme song to Rawhide, but I really learned it because of the Blues Brothers. You're right.
So after you're done rolling, you could probably get the plow and plow that center column out.
Oh, okay.
something else to do. Because I can get this field myself. Oh, Caveman's going to help. Nope. I think I'm out of here.
So you're not doing the grass around that new sheep pen at all anymore, then, right?
It's just gonna be more tedious than it. I think it's worth it. So.
Oh, I agree. I'm happy you're not.
That's kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'll probably just paint over it.
Thought you already did paint over it.
I haven't yet. No.
If you pet the dog 4 times in a row and then throw the ball, he brings you a collectible. Okay, I'll go try that right now. Not.
You don't have a dog.
Wait, say that again?
Oh, it's Life Hawk being Life Hawk. If you pet the dog 4 times and then throw the ball, he comes back with a collectible.
Well,
I mean, that would be cool.
It would be cool. It's
Even so,
BS,
never
but it would be
100%
cool.
True.
We can't do anything over here, Sharko, until you pick up these rocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can still plow the in-between section of them. But I'll have to go and get the front loader from Caveman.
I'll just go get the front loader and the trailer.
All right, Gary, take care. When your computer's good enough, make sure that you get in contact with us. You are one of our raffle winners. And you get to join us on stream one of these days.
Oh, Harv, follow me real quick.
I'm right behind you. And coming up fast, I'm going to draft you around the lake.
I don't think you need to draft Caveman. He's already just slower than you.
You just ran right by it.
Where?
You see that water main?
Yeah.
Go look at the water main.
Holy crap, that blends in so well. And there's still 3 cows left to collect on this field, or on this map. Wow, I never would have seen that. And I've been around here and collected several collectibles around this lake, so...
I remember Harv building a ramp and driving all his vehicles into the water.
I remember placing a ramp and jumping a bunch of vehicles into the water on Lucas Island, or not Lucas Island,
Island Life.
Island Life.
Yeah, we jumped a bunch of vehicles into the water, but there was no driving tractors into the water on Pirates Bay.
No, but there was a police officer that drove a lot like me.
And there was that funky little farmer pirate circle committee that came out and met me that time when I was picking up that
Oh yeah, I remember that from the videos.
that digestate sprayer.
You must have been really scared.
I did get my rum made though. Oh yes, I did recreate the rum.
The funny thing was,
That's the important part.
That's right.
And Harv got busted.
Harv got away.
That's okay. That's true. But you had to leave because you got busted.
Well, that's true. I came back. I faced the music. Why are my it seems like my greenhouses aren't producing crap. There's no pallets spawning.
Mine haven't made any either.
And it's been the better part of a day.
Yeah. I know, mine haven't made any either.
Did you break the greenhouses too?
Maybe.
Oh, are you done rolling your field already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I left my weight over at Harv's farm. When you come back with the plow, Harv, can you grab my weight as well?
Yep.
I was
Thank
grabbing that.
you.
Okay. Planter is so cool. Or Sparky, it's only illegal if you get caught.
Hey, Chris, how's it going, man? That's true. It is only illegal if you get caught.
Very true.
But they did kind of catch him, even though he got away. So.
This is the lower left side. Oh no, this is the lower right side. Yeah, the cow farm is where Sharko's farm is.
Mm-hmm.
And we've already gotten everything around there.
And then the pig farm is the top right, isn't it?
No, something like that. One of them up there is a sheep farm.
Yeah.
I think top left is the pig farm.
No, top
Top
left
right
is
is-
horse.
Top
Yeah,
right is
left.
sheep.
Okay.
Yeah,
So caveman's that is, or Harv's that's pigs.
that's exactly right, Jonathan. I got off the island. I got a hefty fine and had to leave for a year. When the lawyer was all said and done.
And was that officer okay? The one that drove off the cliff?
Who cares? He never should have been following me to begin with.
That's true.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Just need the weight.
Yeah, I was gonna say rocks are heavy.
The weight's coming down. Yeah, I'll meet you at Sharko's farm.
Bet the weight on Harv's tractor his tractor doesn't even feel it.
I certainly haven't slowed down at all.
Probably doesn't.
I've still got all the settings set up for Hope Baylor on too. We're in euros and kph, and that's one thing that I hate. I hate the fact that they put that in the general game settings.
Yeah.
You and me both.
It should be world.
There you go.
I guess I need to go get my planter.
Well, this plow is too wide for this, just so you know.
Well, I'll be planting anyways, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Why are you running off to do that? You've got something on your farm that could literally plant it.
Can that plant it?
Yes, it can plant everything.
Oh.
You're planting grass, right?
Well, yeah.
It can
I
plant
can't- My tractors
everything
can't do that then.
that does not require a special planter.
Okay. Harv, do you mind doing that after when you're done?
No, I'm on it.
I don't think my tractor can pull the planter.
I don't
I
think
own
so either.
Can't pull it. I could try.
Oh, Caveman's over there doing donut. Like, what are you doing, Caveman?
Trying to fix where I screwed up.
Oh, okay. I was like, what in the heck is going on with Caveman's tractor?
Flying.
Do you want me to
What
plow?
happened
You
was,
want me to plow out all this other crap here too?
The gray stuff there, yeah.
see what had happened was, is I tried to turn with the bucket too high up in the air,
Oh,
and then super strength didn't like picking the tractor up,
Oh. This is gonna get funky.
Let's get funky.
Not the good kind of funky.
I want to try and see if my tractor can pull this, because I'm really curious if it can.
It might be able to move it. Can it pull it while it's on?
That's what I mean. I may need, well, probably need the bigger tires, but
No, I'm too wide. I can't get through there until Caveman's done.
oh, we need the rocks collected off here.
You gonna buy a rock
Oh.
picker?
We don't have one yet, do we?
Oh, Jordan, the cop's been hassling me on off the grid for a while now. Remember when I got pulled over for hauling that trailer of manure through town?
Actually, are they big rocks or small rocks?
Matthew, to answer your question, FF is, well, real life caught up to him. He was in a car accident, and as I recall, he broke both of his ankles. And after that, well, it turns out, hopefully he's back to work at this point. Last I heard, he was selling his gaming computer because he found out he's going to be a father. I don't know if those two are related necessarily, but I'm sure being out of work with broken ankles was not helping the situation. So
I think he's back to work now, if I remember correctly.
I hope he's doing well. We don't see too much of him in the Discord. At one point, he was one of our moderators in the Discord as well. And he's a very young guy, and I hope all of this, well, I hope he works his way through it with no problem. War games, yes. Loved war games. Holy crap, it's too cool. Talk about somebody we don't see that often anymore.
Hey, too cool. How's it going?
Yeah. Long time no see.
Kevin and the Killer Nova. The Killer Nova. The only time I used the Killer Nova wasn't that on Island Life, or did I think I used it just a little bit on Almost a Farm too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You used it on Island Life. I remember we jumped it.
Yep, that was one of the vehicles we jumped into the water.
And we also used that to see what would happen if you got them up to top speed and collided with one another.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Didn't you and Shurka go head on?
Yep.
We did. I think we tested it again after the stream or something, and we got like 4 times the height or something like that.
Exactly, Matthew. Oh, yeah, sure. I understand, Jordan. Well, I think things are going to get interesting in the Wilhelmina Forest. Hey, Skip Shifter, have a good night, man. Take care.
Yeah, it's Skip Shifter.
Hopefully,
I'm doing pretty good. Too cool.
hopefully by next episode, Kevin will be healed up and ready to get back to work.
Hopefully.
Mm-hmm. A lot of accidents.
Although, to be fair, I got that field planted and then headed out. I left town, so we'll see what happens. We're doing great, too cool. Never better, except I'm parked here waiting for Caveman to move this stupid trailer. Because Sharko laid his rocks here and then wanted me to plow.
Did you have a lime thing, Sharko, or no?
Oh, that's a
Don't have
good
a lime
point.
thing, no. Yeah, I guess I probably should lime it.
Are you gonna place one or no?
Oh, I almost just got smacked by a train. I know. He'll run to your farm probably.
Alright, going to my farm.
I'll drop the rocks off in your farm too.
That's what I'm doing.
No, I mean I had to
Wow.
collect rocks, so.
You're going to get a rock picker just for this little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, do me a favor this time, Sharko.
And drive it up to your farm.
I was gonna say if you got just one load, yeah, but if you've got more than one, come over here and dump it somewhere we're not gonna plow.
That's fair. Well, to be fair, I thought I wasn't gonna plow that for a while, so I thought, yeah, we can move that before then. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I think your sheep yard now, since it's no longer a mowable area, or that we're not going to be mowing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I care, he can dump it right in the middle of the right in the middle of the yard. He's got just the yard.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
actually,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I do have the biggest yard.
And I can pick it up with the bucket. It's already here.
Oh, Sharko, your yard is so big.
But it is the biggest.
It's such an impressive yard.
Bradley, what you can do is, Steam will save, like, game files to their cloud, or you can select that option usually. So if you don't play a game often, you can uninstall it, but still keep all the data so you don't lose anything.
It's just cloudy when they reinstall.
Gosh. Well, that's interesting. All the spots that weren't already plowed, or that had that, like stone on it, no rocks dropped from there. Huh.
Well, good. You've already got it set to grass. That's a plus.
Yes, I did do that.
And it's 12 meters wide, and the plow line is 9 meters. That's a
I think
plus.
that's all of it. Oh, no, there's one rock here. There's one rock here. It's a small rock, so I probably run over it, but...
And
Okay,
this
it
is
can
One load.
this is not a direct drill, so that's a plus.
No, it's not. It is. Oh, and I just dropped 100 buttons on the floor. Whoops.
100 buttons.
Yeah.
Field 39 with grapes. I'm going to assume that's a large field.
Yeah. Actually, Caveman actually said that already. At one point to me.
What?
Using field 39 for grapes.
Or olives or anything. That would be brutal.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Eric's right. Hard drives are pretty cheap compared to hard SSDs or anything else.
That is
Yeah.
true.
But yeah, Steam will store your like data to the clouds, like your game saves and all that. So if you don't play on something, you can just kind of uninstall them and install other games.
Yeah.
Now if you have
You do
internet
have
like
to
mine,
tell
but
it. You do
Yeah,
have to tell it to do it.
yes, that you do. And only some games do let you back up the to the cloud, some don't.
Generally, the ones that don't are the ones that you install through Steam and it still uses a third-party launcher.
Yeah.
Those are generally the ones that won't let you back up to Steam Cloud.
Can't say that I'm a fan of the movie Armageddon. Because instead of teaching astronauts how to drill, we're going to teach drillers how to be astronauts. That makes all the sense in the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously, because being an astronaut's a lot easier than being a driller.
Exactly. That's my whole point.
obvious.
Can you not tip?
I did tip already. I'm just picking up the buttons.
All right, your grass,
step on them.
your grass is in.
Thank you.
Now I get to sit and watch the Kinsey fold up.
It is a very cool planter.
I like it.
It is one. It is definitely very interesting. Okay, I think I got all the buttons. I hope I got all the buttons.
What are these
Except for one
buttons?
later
Yeah, are you
tonight.
talking about real life buttons, like in your?
Like, yeah, an actual pushable button, like a electronic button.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Like something you'd see on like a joystick or something, but not
Right.
the letter. Yeah.
Because you do 3D printing.
Yeah, I'm making myself a controller for a flight sim.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
And 100 buttons only cost something like $10, so.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who've been watching for a while probably know what that music means. I think we're just
Alright.
kind of scrounging for work to do at this point. We got everything caught up.
That we have.
Yes, we have.
Everybody's grass is mowed, baled, and put away. All of our fields are rolled. Sharko has a new grass field.
New
Oh,
grass field.
well, an expanded grass field, let's put it that way.
There you go.
Caveman, Sharko, any final thoughts, parting words, or general?
Hopefully you're enjoying your winter so far. If you're in the northern hemisphere, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, hope you're enjoying your summer.
Exactly.
And hopefully we'll see every single one of y'all back here on Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday on Harv's World. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming along for the ride today. Yeah, I know that's not what I usually say, but it's close enough for Harv's World work. Anyway, it's been a blast. Hope you guys had fun. Marvin Wise, a quick shout out to you, but we are calling it a night, my friend. Anyway, thanks again for coming along for the ride. And until next time, take care.